Hello everyone, I'm Bianca and this is Humans of Emapta, where we introduce people like Rajith, amazing humans of Emapta. Hi Rajith, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us in this video right now. Can you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Of course. Thank you, Bianca. It was great seeing you in Sri Lanka. And so I work as a CXM in Sri Lanka at the moment. Joined 6 months ago. So far, so good.
CXM, so when someone hears that, they're probably going to ask, what is a CXM? What does that mean?
So Customer Experience Manager is what it's called. And we have a lot in Philippines as well. I'm the only one in Sri Lanka right now.
Yeah. So what does a Customer Experience Manager do?
Currently, what I say is mostly a relationship manager who handles the client plus the staff and brings them together. That's my simple description of it.
So, okay, so experience, this means that you need to have like that personal connection or that professional connection with the client, right?
True enough. And it's always about the personality as well as the attitude to do a great job. And I feel like it gives out a better aspect of how you can actually manage clients through this kind of role. And experience wise in this form is more of a getting to know of people. So that's my my intake on this one.
I think the dogs are agreeing with us. We're in a lovely setting here in our office in Colombo. It's nice and cool outside,
It is.
Which I heard isn't always the case.
Nope, you brought the sunshine.
I did. I would like to believe that I did. No, but yeah, so we're here in our office in Colombo. Our office in Sri Lanka itself is fairly new. Today, when we're filming this, it's around over a year, a little over a year. And you've been with us 6 months. So what made you say yes to Emapta?
Oh, it was a simple yes, because I was at a bank before as a relationship manager there as well, and people from Philippines, people from Sri Lanka, so it just made me connect very well, and I loved how the environment was here. So that's a reason for me to say yes for whatever job I came to. I would have said yes for this.
Yeah. And we're so glad that you did, Rajith. How is the working experience, working with your team in Sri Lanka, working with people from the Philippines, Colombia? So I'm sure there's like pains there, but is it a positive or negative thing for you?
Actually, when I was at the bank, we didn't have many of these team calls. We didn't have Zoom calls, team calls, that many much as we do here. And it was something new for me because even with the guy next to me, I would have had a team call because so it gradually came as a natural thing for me thereafter. And talking to people from around the footprints that we have was a natural thing, and it was very easy-going as well. So I guess it just came by. And it was very pleasing.
It became natural to you as well.
Yeah.
Actually, even before the pandemic, because the pandemic really encouraged us to do teleconferencing, right? Even before the pandemic, we were doing it already, and it made working anywhere available as an option for us. Speaking of anywhere, I know that you just came from the US. How is the work-life balance when you're doing a lot of traveling? And I know, based on our stories, based on our conversations, that you do like to go out and go around.
Of course. And that's one reason, to take this job also was a reason for me to travel. Because if I can work from anywhere, this would be the best place to be.
Exactly.
So because my sister is in the US, so I thought I'll go there, work from the US times. It was very much easy for me as well. But only thing is, the time difference was a bit of a tough one because everyone's sleeping in Sri Lanka at that time. But it still went on very smoothly, and I liked it. And that's why I love this area, because with the bank where I worked at, I mean, it's very formal. Here is very informal. It's actually a very easy kind of environment for us to really work on.
It's still professional, but at the same time, it's not rigid, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so working from anywhere, that's the biggest thing. I mean, maybe one day you're not feeling like going to the office. Maybe you want to work from the beach. Hey,
of course.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the best part about it.
Yeah. So apart from traveling, what other things do you like to do in your free time?
Yeah, so I cook a lot. I cook
Oh.
every day actually. I do all dinners for
Every
my
day?
yes, I do dinners.
Wow.
I do dinners every day. So I make tortillas to fajitas to
Oh.
rices to pasta to
Oh,
pizza to
wow.
everything. So that's my dinner. That's my dinner. So I come home, I do the dough also at the same time. So
Oh,
that kind
from
of thing.
scratch, like pasta from scratch. Pizza. Oh, that's okay. So I think the next question for the ladies there is if Rajith is single.
Oh well, it's complicated.
Oh, that's an opportunity for you guys. Wow. So cooking. You mentioned maybe on the weekends you do some wraps as well. Is
Yeah.
that like a thing that you do?
Yes,
Is that
I
just
do.
for like friends or?
It's actually not a big crowd. It's just word of mouth. If someone asks for it, I will go
nice.
for it. That kind of thing. So
love
wraps
it.
to burgers to all that, I would do.
Okay, so with all that food, how are you staying fit? Or do you like have other hobbies that you're doing as well?
Of course. I'm a big go for sports as well. I
Oh.
play football every Sundays, and with that I run every morning. I run
Every
before I come to
morning?
before I come to
nice.
office. So that sort of thing is also going on. Even though I make the food, I don't eat that much of it. So that's the difference,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I know in Sri Lanka, like everybody talks about cricket. I don't understand it. It seems like such a long sport, but is cricket something that you're also actively doing?
I play a little bit. Not a big fan, but I'm okay.
Oh no! Oh no! Cancelled. Okay, so with all that you're doing, traveling, playing sports, eating, do you think that has an impact in how well you do your role as a client experience manager?
I think so, because even with sports, it's a team sport as well, right? So end of the day, I think teamwork is everything for me. For me, it's always about getting everyone involved with little things as well, just to get everybody in a place where everyone is giving out everything and being all open.
Right,
So
right.
that's what I think even sports has made me to do those kind of things as well. So that's mainly my sort of
The
go-to.
discipline and also
Exactly,
the mentality of a team. Yeah.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, now last question. I know I've held you up long, but the last question is for those who are aspiring to have work in relationship management, in customer success and experience. What would be your advice to them?
Have a good attitude. Have a good attitude. Have a change. Change to the better. And always always have positive vibes. It's always about being positive. For me, it's always being positive. Even at a negative point, it's always about being positive. And that's how I think I've moved on, and that's how I've changed my careers from banking to outsourcing. So it's all about positivity. So
Positivity.
and that good attitude that you can have.
Right. All right. So thank you again, Rajith,
Thank you.
for your time. We have Rajith here with us. He is a client experience manager in Emapta. Thank you, everyone.